would like to start very critically by saying that in a global internal market in the European Union, we still have too many hurdles. And this is what we should really and concretely focus on the next period of time, because otherwise we cannot talk about a real internal market within the European Union. Even we have common objectives written down in the EU 2020 strategy. We have the ideas of how to improve the internal market conditions. But let me say that a couple of weeks ago I was invited from many NGOs coming only from the southeastern part of the European Union and claiming a lot about the internal market directive and the hurdles they still have to promote their products and services within the internal market of the European Union. In order to become competitive, I again focus on this very important issue from my point of view, which is an issue of the European Union, not only of one or two or some countries. We have to become more competitive. Becoming more competitive means to have an internal market which is very creative and very strong. And that's why another point I want to focus on is research and development, which should unite all the countries and give new solutions for services, capitals, people, but also for products, or especially for products. We are talking about free movement of capitals, goods, services, and people, but we still have restrictions. And my colleague Pablo mentioned here protectionism. We should find a way, a concrete way, to eliminate protectionism in the European Union. We should not have any longer companies of first-level companies, first-ranking companies, and second-level companies. That's what we should, once in a lifetime, forever eliminate. And this is my key message. We are not doing enough, or we are not managing. We're not making it at the European level, and the European Council level especially, which is the representative of the government, to get an agreement on that in order to give all the companies, no matter which country they come from, the same chances to act in the single market. Single market, which is called European single market, and the European Union, which wants to become more competitive, not only inside the European Union, but at the global level. And this is, I think, the starting point. We are doing individual things in terms of improvements, but we did not yet manage to get a common concept which applies for every country equally. And this is exactly what we should maybe focus on. And another point, which I think is very important, is to involve more and more the private sector in the decision-making process. Especially because they are the main actors in the internal market. And I have sometimes the feeling that people think sitting in the middle of Brussels or in the middle of Bucharest or whatever, they know enough in order to make laws which are suitable for the market conditions. And this is not the case, unfortunately. We should go for more public hearings. We should go for more involvement of the private sector into this decision-making process at European level and also at the national level. And this is what maybe we should change in our concept in the future. We also should maybe focus on because we want a cohesive development of the European Union through good conditions for internal market. I think it's very important that the regional administrations also get more involved in the decision-making process at the European level. And this is not done yet, and I don't see a clear concept in the near future that we will have this kind of involvement. Well, these are a couple of points, because I'm not sure how we will improve or stimulate economic growth through research, development, and innovation. This is a sine qua non condition from my point of view. But if you're looking carefully at all Horizon 2020, for instance, innovation is not clearly defined. What's innovation actually? Research and development, we know what kind of activities are included. But does innovation include also startup costs, for instance? It's another game where we should maybe also focus more clearly and find a common solution. Well, but the main point is to eliminate as many hurdles as possible and to give all the competitors, I mean all the actors in the single market equal chances. And thank you.